forward, 6'6" senior from Queens, New York, number 23, Cody Kamara. And to the forward, 6'7" junior from Gahoka, Missouri, number 24, Chandler Bevins. Central Methodist is coached by Jeff Sherman. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing your Pioneers. Starting at guard, 5'11" senior from Topeka, Kansas, number 3, Trey Brown. And to the guard, 6' senior from Lee Summit, Missouri, number 11, Blake Spellman. And the other guard, 6'5" sophomore from Olathe, Kansas, number 25, Anthony Brown. At forward, 6'6" senior from Overland Park, Kansas, number 23, Patrick Cairns. And at the other forward, 6'7" junior from Salt Lake City, Utah, number 0, Cameron Brady. Pioneers are coached by Rocky Lamar, assisted by Nate Monas. Tonight's referees are Pat Bay, Levi Boat, and Greg Kulata.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome inside the Bell Family Arena as we are ready for tip-off as the visiting Central Methodist University Eagles travel into Olathe, Kansas to take on your Mid-American Nazarene University Pioneers. Thank you for spending part of your Saturday with us. We do appreciate it. This is the second part of our doubleheader. The ladies were able to hold home court in Game 1 with a 6-point victory. Hard-fought game. Well played by both sides. So the men looking to make it a clean sweep here at home. All right, we're ready to go. Cameron Brady in the tip-off circle for the Pioneers, and it's going to be controlled by CMU. Kamara handles the tip, and the Eagles are going to have their first chance on offense. Lyles with the ball. He's going to drop that ball off. Let's see, with Pettiford. I'll get the names as we go along here. Now McDermott, him I remember from previous years. They feed it down to the post, kick it back out. McDermott for 3 on its way. Good. CMU comes right out of the gates with a 3-point jumper. Pioneers now with their first chance. Anthony Brown has it, working to his right. Gets it to Cairns. Cairns over to Trey Brown. Trey working left. Drops it off at the top to Cameron Brady. Over to Spellman. Spellman trying to create. Goes to Brady down low. Brady takes some contact. Working underneath. He's going to spin. Little jumper. Up and good. It was like watching Tim Duncan working underneath. Look at that guy. Cameron Brady was a little late joining the squad this year due to the events of the world. So he's still trying to get his legs underneath him. In the starting lineup for the Pioneers. This is his second game back. CMU comes into the game. They are 2-2 overall. There's a nice little pass to underneath. Jumper good from Bevins. The Pioneers come in today 3-1, so two pretty closely matched squads. Trey Brown gets it to Cameron Brady. Brady going to try and drive baseline. Oh, spins, picked up his dribble. Got a little stuck. Kicks it all the way out to Trey Brown. Trey's going to have 13 on the shot clock to create. Working to his right. Comes back left to Brady. Brady, a pump fake, back to Trey. Trey open for 3. He's going to pass on it. Drives, gets it to Spellman. Spellman, 3 on the way. No good. Hit the rim, but controlled by CMU. CMU coming up the floor. And trying to throw the ball away, and indeed they do. Crashing into his table is Lyles. The pass was just a little out of his reach. Pettiford trying to play it back to Lyles, and Lyles couldn't corral it. I don't know if it's better to brace the table or to just let him hit it and slide the table. If we brace it, it might hurt more if someone runs into it. I don't know what to do. These are dilemmas I'm not familiar with. Anthony Brown with a little jumper, no good. Actually, a little floater now. Wrestles the offensive rebound away. Gets it to Spellman. Spellman underneath. Ooh, tried to pass to Brady, but well scouted and taken away by Bevins. So turnover on the Pioneers. McDermott going to try his luck from 3 again. High bounce. Went over the backboard, but nothing called. They're going to keep the play alive. Pioneers control. Trey Brown with it. To Cairns, top of the key. Ooh, thought about that 3. Thought better. Goes to Spellman. Spellman with a pump fake. Spellman now coming back right. Gets it to Cairns. Cairns a bounce pass to Anthony Brown in the corner. Now a whistle blown. We're going to have our first foul of the evening. This is going to be on Amir Pettiford. Sorry about that. I was wondering why things look weird. I neglected to put my glasses back on when we started the game. Something wasn't right. Trey Brown now with it for the Pioneers. Everything looks so much better. Trey gets it to Cairns. Cairns contested three in the corner. Short. Trey Brown gets a rebound, keeps it alive for the Pioneers. Kicks it out to Spellman. Spellman working to his left, has room in the paint. Now to Cairns, touch past Anthony Brown. Three on the way, no good. Cameron Brady trying to sky above her one. Gets the ball knocked out of his hands by Bevins. And the Pioneers not able to keep that possession alive. Now Kamara has it near side. Works it up top to Lyles. Lyles with it. Spellman picks him up. They go to Bevins in the corner. He's looking. Feeds it down to the post. Gets it to Kamara. Kamara kicks it back out. Bevins, big man, going to take three. Got it. Well, now you know. You got to step out on Bevins. Trey Brown ahead of the field, going one-on-one with McDermott. Drives. Picks up his dribble. Gets it to Cam Brady. Brady in the paint, up and good. Great pass from Trey Brown. Cameron Brady, I thought he was going to throw it down with the two hands. Had to readjust a little bit. I think there was a slight bobble. So instead just lays it up on the right side. Now McDermott with it. Gets it to Lyles. Lyles down low to Bevins. Bevins spins on Cam Brady. Brady erases the shot. Good recovery by Cam Brady. It looked like he was beat on that spin move, but he recovers, blocks it. Now the Pioneers heading the other direction. Anthony Brown, three in the corner. Too strong, no good. Cairns was swooping in, not able to come up with it. Pioneers need to get back. Kamara all alone, layup good from the right side. Spellman made a dive at him, but too little too late. Now Cairns the other direction behind the defense, and he throws it down with two hands. So, transition game strong for both sides. Lyles slows the pace. The Pioneers are going to the bench early, sending in three new faces when we have next stop in action. Right now, double team the post. McDermott freed for three, on its way, strong. Taken by Spellman. Spellman bringing it up the floor for the Pioneers. Gets it to Cairns. Cairns left side to Trey Brown. Trey Brown around Cameron Brady's screen. Now back to Brady. In the corner to Anthony Brown. Anthony Brown going to try and create. Splits the defense, and that's going to be too much contact on Bevins. Foul will be on number 24, Bevins. Not in the act of shooting. Changes being made all the way around. Orozco coming in for CMU. Elliott. Let's see, who else do we have in there? Elliott comes on for the Pioneers. Jake Alexander is on for the Pioneers. And looks like those are the only changes. I thought we had three people line up. Someone must have changed their minds. Anthony Brown looking. Long pass to Spellman. Spellman with Trey Brown on the bench. Spellman's going to take over point guard duties. McDermott picks him up. Pioneers are down to 10 on their shot clock. They go to Jake Alexander. Alexander looking underneath. Anthony Brown's got to create. Cairns. Spellman now. He's got to do something in the paint. Floater off the buzzer, up and good. They don't need to review that. That was absolutely before the buzzer. Great creation by Spellman. Pioneers trailing by 2, 10-8 in the early stages of the first half. McDermott trying to get around Spellman. Cannot. Dishes it off. Ball now with McGrew. McGrew checked in that last stop. Now we're going to have a whistle. This is a travel call. There's going to be a travel on Kamara. Kamara? Oh, Adrian Elliott? Yep. That looks like a good battle underneath between Orozco and Elliott. Like, they both are pretty evenly matched, height-wise, body-wise. I'd like to see them feed the post. Get it to Elliott down there. I want to see him working. Spellman with it for the Pioneers. Comes back to Cairns at the top. Cairns to Alexander. Alexander's going to try his luck at three. Too strong, no good. A.J. Elliott, he's going to be called for over the back. And that is correct. Kamara had good position. Elliott just tried to elevate over him. Oh, and they called it on Cairns, not Elliott. I'm sorry. Shows what I know. Shows what I know. I don't make any bad calls. That was just an incorrect one. Doesn't make it bad. All right, so the Eagles now give it to Lyles. Lyles thinking about the three-point shot. Thought better of it. Getting his players moving. Now to McDermott up top. Orozco sets the screen. Now they go to Orozco. He goes back to the corner. A lot of bodies in that one little area. Here's the drive, knocked free, able to get his own rebound, blocked by Brady. Now blocked by Elliott. Orozco gets the ball back. They're going to say it was in time, and now a tip in. This is going to be credited to McGrew. The Pioneers really thought the shot clock had expired, but the officials did not blow their whistle, so 2 points for CMU. 12-8 is your score. You guys might be watching this game and seeing that little chat room feature over there. Please feel free, blow it up, talk to us, let us know who you're rooting for. If you're watching a player, let us know who you're watching. We're going to have a personal foul. This is going to be on Jaden McGrew. Cameron Brady had good position on him, and Brady definitely has a height advantage. McGrew just put a little too much body into him, trying to clear him out. Terry Brown comes onto the floor. Spellman takes a seat. They get it into A.J. Elliott. He goes up top to Trey Brown. But yeah, I'd love to hear you in the chat room. I can see it right here at my little station. So, oh, look at A.J. Elliott. Johnny on the spot. Gets the board and puts it in for 2. 2 points for Elliott. Now, Trey Brown trying to wreak some havoc in the backcourt. You can tell I was calling football last night because I almost said backfield. Now Orozco with it for CMU. Gets it to Pettiford. Pettiford pull-up jumper, nothing but net. 2-point shot. He was inside the line. CMU keeping that 4-point lead. Pioneers still trying to cut into it. Elliott sets the screen. Trey Brown goes around it. Gets to Anthony Brown in the corner. Anthony Brown up top to Cam Brady. Brady over to Jake Alexander. Alexander working left to Trey. Down to 10 on the shot clock. Trey, a 3 on the way. Got it. Nothing but net. Oh, my. If we had a microphone down there, all we would have heard was swish. That would be nice if we had like a net microphone. That ball gets tipped in the air. Can the Pioneers keep it alive? Indeed. Jake Alexander keeps it alive. Feeds it to Elliott. Elliott to Brown. Pioneers heading up the floor. Ooh, Trey Brown in amongst the trees. Gets it to Anthony Brown. He couldn't handle it clean. Has to recover. A.J. Elliott posting up down low. I told you he and Orozco could be a fun matchup underneath. And now, ooh, they're going to call Anthony Brown for the travel. His foot must have slipped on him because I sure didn't see a step. So we're just going to say it was a slip. Austin Fisher is coming in for the Eagles. Lyles is going to get a breather. CMU inbounding. Pioneers not putting on any backcourt pressure. Alexander at the top awaits the ball carrier. McGrew handling point guard duties with Lyles on the bench. McGrew to Pettiford. Pettiford to McDermott. McDermott into the new player Fisher. Back to McDermott. Now they go to Orozco down low. Cameron Brady, good defense. Drive, dish. Pioneer defense still there. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Now they're going to try and go one-on-one on Brady. Layup up and good on the left side. So Pettiford able to hit the layup over Brady. The Pioneers to Smith. Drew Smith's checked in. Now Cam Brady up top. Pioneers trying to create. They've been pretty stale here in the last few minutes. Not getting much to go in. Alexander in the paint, taking on 3 Eagles. His shot no good after the contact. And here comes the Eagles again. The Pioneers, though, able to get back. Return, they get it to not Lyles, I'm sorry, to McGrew. Read the wrong name. So McGrew with it. See, the reason the pros make it look so effortless and why I struggle all the time, we don't have names on uniforms here. McDermott with the miss. If I had names on the back of the uniform, I would be a deadly broadcaster. Now Trey Brown with it. Goes to Cairns. Cairns for 3. Looks short, is short. Long rebound. Controlled by CMU. And they're running up the floor, trying to outrun the Pioneers, getting down on the offensive end. There's a pass tip. CMU's going to keep it. Fisher with the ball. McDermott from Fisher. Back to Fisher. Gets it to Pettiford. They're going to have to create. Down to 5. They're not any closer to the rim. Pettiford drives. Layup left side. Left it short. Rebounded by Cairns. Cairns brings it across half court. Gets it to Alexander. Now to Trey Brown. Pioneers trailing by 3. They go to Brady. Alexander trying to set a screen underneath to get Smith freed up. He couldn't. He was getting bounced around underneath. Now they find Smith. He lost handle on the ball. Fisher takes it away. It was in Smith's hands. He just couldn't reel it in. Fisher takes it. Fisher for three. Got it. Pull up three-pointer. Extending the Eagle lead. That was a nice shot. Absolutely. I mean, darn it all. How could he? No, it was a good shot. Trey Brown drives. He hits a layup left side. Trey Brown found a sliver of daylight and comes up with 2 points. There's the drive. Layup up. That won't fall. Rebounded by Cam Brady. Ooh, and shaking up on the play is McGrew. He is limping back, trying to run it off. Now Trey Brown with a three-point shot up and good. Trey Brown was kind of stuck in the corner and just said, meh, I'll just hit a shot. McGrew is still hobbled. I'm surprised he's still in. They do have subs at the table. McGrew really needs to get off the floor, kind of motioning to his knee. Gets the ball to McDermott. And they go underneath. In the post, undersized is Pettiford, and his shot's erased. Trying a shot over Cairns. Cairns sends it away. Now they go to Fisher. Fisher slipped, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Eagles. So with that, we've got our first media timeout. We're going to step away for 60 seconds, and we'll be right back.
A purposeful life is the inspiration and foundation of MNU. It's more than getting a better job. It's becoming a better person. The Christ-centered, student-centered culture at MNU will leave you transformed. Our professional and graduate degree programs will challenge and inspire you to become the person you always knew you were meant to be. Learn, grow, and earn your degree at MNU, a school that shares your values and your passion. MNU, purposefully different.
So my producer tells me that we have quite a few people in here watching the game, but yet the chat room has one person who has said anything. Now, in the ladies' game, they were absolutely all over the chat, and it was a great time. So, I mean, if this game wants to be second to the ladies, you know, that's fine. I mean, that's all right. But I'm going to need y'all to step it up a little bit. Let's step it up here. Let us know who you're rooting for, where you're watching from. Oh, we got, what do we got? Oh, gum on the floor. There was some gum on the floor, so we have to get that removed. I didn't know what we were stopped for. All right, now play ready to resume.
Some gum on the court.
Yeah, that's odd. Yeah, that's a new stop right there. All right, now here we go. Pioneers bringing up the floor. Spellman and Trey Brown in your backcourt. They go to Anthony Brown, right side. Now to Elliott. Elliott down low to Cairns. Boy, Kamara was draped all over him. No call. Woo. I'm going to say last touch by the Pioneers. Again, I thought there was a foul call. Definitely missed. Lyles bringing it up the floor for CMU. They go to Kamara. Kamara looking. Gets it to Fisher. Fisher and Spellman lined up top. Now to Lyles. Lyles to Kamara. Kamara thought about the three. Now they go down low. Back up top. Taking the shot clock down. Here's a jumper on the way. Short off the front of the rim. And that's taken by CMU. CMU's going to keep this possession alive. Now Fisher trying to create. Trying to get around Elliott. And Elliott sends it away. A.J. Elliott says, nay. Nay, sir. You shall not have this layup. So what? I said it, I think, in game one or game two, man. A.J. Elliott's like Dakota who? Oh, there's Fisher with a air ball on a three. But, again, the possession being kept alive due to a good offensive rebound. Another miss. Elliott has had enough. Pioneers down the floor. And then Anthony Brown with the layup on the right side. Whew. There we go. We got an Eagles fan in the chat room. Welcome. McGrew is still in the game. Again, he was a little hobbled earlier. Appears to have recovered on that, what looked like a knee injury. McGrew couldn't hit the shot. Pioneers quickly ahead. Spellman and Fisher, one-on-one down the floor. Layup from Spellman, up and good. Pioneers with a little 4-point swing. And with that, they have reclaimed the lead up by 3. It's 22-19 in favor of MNU with 6:42 remaining in the first half. Just a quick 30-second timeout called by the coach of CMU. We'd like to talk things over, discuss life, worry about after-game dinner plans. Things of that nature, I'm sure, is what they're discussing. It's possible. What? No, you don't listen to me. That's what's wrong with this relationship, producer. You never listen to me. Oh, my goodness. Oh.
I swear, I think the entire MNU offense is built off of that fast break right now.
I'd say that's right. Yeah, the Pioneers' transition points are where it's at. The half-court set, not stellar thus far in the game. So the Pioneers just going to keep on running. Keep on running. All right. Kamara inbounds it into Lyles. We're back underway. McGrew to Lyles. Anthony Brown picks up Lyles. They go to Kamara, high post. He turns, fires at Lyles for 3. Deep 3 on the way, nothing but net. Woo! That's a shot right there. Now the Pioneers quickly the other way. Not able to outrun the CMU defense, so they're going to have to set up the half-court set. You'll notice that Spellman now running point as Trey Brown has moved to the off-guard position. Anthony Brown's going to loft a 3. Got it! There we go. Anthony Brown puts up a quick 3 points. There we go. We got a Lebanon, Missouri in the house. Welcome, welcome. I love seeing where everyone's watching the games from. We're gonna have a question posed here a little later that I'm gonna need all you guys to answer. Oh my! Someone watching in Cancun? So not fair. Someone's in Cancun. No, exactly. That's not okay. This is going to be a personal foul called on Trey Brown. That's his first. Jake Alexander checks into the game. Now McGrew takes a seat. McDermott comes in for CMU. All right, Lyles now inbounding for CMU. Long pass to McDermott. McDermott's going to loft a 3. Looks left, is left. I had a good angle on that one. Jake Alexander trying to secure the rebound, and finally does. Kamara had a chance. Now the Pioneers the other way. Cam Brady with it underneath. Little turnaround jumper, no good. Cairns with the board. Dishes it out to Anthony Brown. Anthony Brown loses it along the baseline. Keeps it alive to Jake Alexander. Alexander in the paint. Layup up and good on the right side. Whew. That was a lot. That was a mouthful right there. Someone pass the oxygen. Lyles up the floor. Goes to Kamara. Kamara looking underneath. Goes to McDermott now. McDermott in the corner to Fisher. Fisher has it working to his left. Back to McDermott. Working it around the perimeter, RCMU. Kamara's going to take that 3. No good. Rebounded by Alexander for the Pioneers. Goes to Spellman. Spellman races up the floor. Bullet past Anthony Brown. Anthony Brown called for the offensive foul, and he couldn't believe it. This was the official away from the play that chased it down and made that call. And the official closest to it didn't do a thing. That's always the most frustrating type of foul, in my most humble opinion. You're the ref farthest from the play. How are you going to make that call? The guy who was closest, who was right next to it, he's just stood there, didn't blow his whistle. Oh, that always drove me nuts. The Zebras also don't care what I think. All right, McDermott with it for CMU. Goes into the corner at Fisher. They go down low. Good pass into the post. Cam Brady, good defense. And now wrestled away by Lyles. Cam Brady with it. Timeout called. Are they going to grant the timeout or call the travel? They're going to grant the timeout. So good hustle by Cameron Brady. That was 50-50 on if they were going to grant that timeout or not. I do see during this break Jacob Moore will be checking in for CMU. We got a replay coming up. Why don't you go ahead and take a look at your screens, everybody, to see the timeout. What happened? Where was my replay? That's false advertising, producer. You said there was a replay. Yeah, what happened? There. Oh, a highlight? Oh, that's a new graphic. That's neat. Okay. Yeah, here's Anthony Brown. Again, that's good defense by CMU, but a great shot by Anthony Brown. If it works, it works. Yeah, I've not seen that graphic before. That was neat. Yeah, we have replays. We have highlights.
What do we think? Highlight or
Alternate. Let's really make your life difficult. All right, Cairns inbounding for the Pioneers along the baseline. Gets it into Cam Brady. Now up top to Trey Brown. Trey Brown working to his right. Got Anthony Brown. He's open. 3 on the way. Looks short. Is short. Rebounded by Alexander. Hits the tip. Okay, there's a highlight. That's the highlight right there. Alexander skying above for the rebound. Hits the tip. He's fouled. He goes to the line for the potential 3-point play. And Fisher called for that personal foul. Alexander with the ball, on its way. Got it. That completes the 3-point play. This extends the Pioneer lead to 8. It is 30-22 with 4:25 remaining in the first half. McDermott trying to send it across. Jake Alexander reaches in, trying to free away. Boy, a lot of contact from Alexander and the other players. Everyone trying to wrestle that ball around. Stays with CMU, though, as they're whipping it around the perimeter. Lyles trying to create. Driving. Sent up. Oh, wow. Hits it over 2 Pioneers. Difficult shot from Lyles, and he's able to hit the layup. Pioneers quickly the other direction, though. They go to Cam Brady, now to Trey Brown. Jake Alexander racing all around the floor. This guy has an engine like no other. Drives, gets it to Cairns. Cairns for 3. Got it! Cairns in the corner knocks it down. Lyles up the floor for CMU. Pushing the tempo for them a little bit. McDermott now with the ball. Oh, got around Trey Brown. Poked away, freed up by Anthony Brown. Ahead to Cam Brady. Brady behind the back in slow motion. Cam Brady was going to try a pass. Here, watch your screen for that highlight. Here's Anthony Brown. No. Jake Alexander. Yes. That was a heck of a play by Alexander. Jake Alexander's grandparents normally watching. Hopefully you guys are in the game tonight. Saw that play. The usual check-in, I believe, from Texas. I think they're Texas. Maybe they're Western Kansas. Either which way. How do I forget? Because I talk a lot. I don't listen to myself. Anyway, CMU working it around the perimeter. I think we've already gotten goofy. There's a drive from Lyles. He lost handle on the ball, and out of bounds it goes. That will not be credited as a shot. It just slipped out of his hands. And now the coach from CMU has called a timeout before the change of possession. He wants to talk things over. Pioneers lead is 9 at 33-24. This is a full timeout, so we're going to step away for 60 seconds, and we'll be back.
And what we're out here for, and we're out here to win games.
The expectations are always high, just stepping on campus.
No matter whether you win or lose, you're winning or losing with grace.
You're doing something bigger than yourself. Competitive.
Discipline.
Family.
Integrity.
Passion.
We are Pioneers.
This is MNU.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Hey, I just wanted to point out, we love being able to bring this free streaming service to you. I think it's been super fun. We've been having a blast, especially with this chat room feature. If you're looking at your screen, though, if you look down and you see that little yellow button with the $sign, should you be felt to do so, any donation to the Pioneer Sports Network and MNU Athletics on the whole is greatly appreciated. It helps us because if you guys can see all the equipment that it takes to do all this stuff, it's mind-boggling. And thankfully, I'm not the one who has to set this up and take it down. So if you feel led to do so, maybe throw a few dollars in the direction of those who do all the work. I just run my mouth. It is greatly appreciated. Anything you can do. That way we can keep this free service going. Normally, games are purchased on a per-game basis. So this is pretty cool that we've been able to do this year. We go. Oh, McGrew's father in the house. Welcome, sir. Pioneers with the ball. Elliott underneath. Boy, he's trying to get posted up. He wants it. He wants it in the post. Feed the big man. Feed the big man. Now Elliott's going to come out, set the screen. Brown goes away from him. Goes baseline. Now to Cairns. Cairns to Spellman. Spellman long three. Got it. Blake Spellman knocks down the tray. Yeah, the Pioneers starting to catch fire from behind the three-point line. Now Lyles has it for CMU. Into the game is Jacob Moore. I think I told you that. If I didn't, you've been reminded. Jacob Moore rolls. Oh, wide open underneath. They didn't feed it to him, and now we're going to have a travel call. This on the far side of the court. Pettiford was trying to get that quick first step and just shuffle the feet a little bit, so that's going to be a turnover on the Eagles. Ball back to the Pioneers. Pioneers now up 12, 36-24. 2.5 remains before halftime. McPherson, Kansas. That's right. That's where Alexander's family is, McPherson. See, I corrected myself. I was wrong the first time on Texas and then now. Okay. McPherson, Texas. Right. Here's another three from the corner from Spellman, and Spellman knocks down another three-point shot. Marcus Anthony has checked in as well for CMU, and the history buff in me just totally geeked out that Marcus Anthony is in the game. CMU working it around the court, around the perimeter. Here's a jumper. That's good. That was knocked down by Phil. Oh, man. Cicero? I'm going to go with Cicero. Mark Anthony and Cicero in the house. All right. Trey Brown slowing the pace a little bit for the Pioneers. Pioneers up 39-26. Now Trey with it. CMU has gone into a zone defense, worth noting. So the Pioneers trying to find the hole in the zone. They go underneath to A.J. Elliott. He's double teamed. One dribble, sends it over to Alexander. Knocked free. Cairns tried to send a pass up top to Trey Brown. Taken away by Lyles of CMU. Now Lyles up the floor, trying to create. Step back for that jumper. No good, sends it down low. Here's a drive. No good, missed again. Good position underneath, and the follow now goes through. That for Cicero. The Pioneers quickly the other way. Spellman with it. Couldn't create. Plays it out to Trey Brown. We're under a minute left in the half. Now Alexander has it. Goes to Trey Brown. Lobs it in. Oh, Cairns couldn't quite handle it cleanly and couldn't come up with that lob. Saw just that little bobble when he caught it in midair. Really had to elevate for that one. A.J. Elliott. Yes, coming out to try and impede the progress of the offensive player. Called for the defensive foul. It was correct. It was correct. No, I'll tell you guys, he's got to move those feet. Got to move those feet. Well, I'm not going to tell him. He won't listen to me. He'll listen to you. He likes you.
I like big guys.
I do too. I used to play in the post. I love post play. CMU inbounds. Cicero has it up top. Now to Lyles. Lyles picks up his dribble. Now everyone stopped moving for him. Gets this Cicero back to Lyles. Now the high post. They're going to try Brady again. Dishes out. Three on the way. Too strong. No good. Ball battered around. Who's going to collect? Cam Brady for the Pioneers. And get it to Trey Brown. Trey holding for last shot. 10 seconds left in the half. 39-28. And can Trey create? Here we go. Kicks it in the corner. Back to Trey. Three on the way. No good. That's going to do it for the first half.
And that's the half. Pioneers 39.
Well, I'll say that was a very quick first half. It seemed like not much stoppage. Everything went going. We're going to set the clock for 15 minutes. Come back in about 13 minutes. We'll get you the first half stats as we get ready to start the second half of action. So go refill your beverage, order another pizza, and we'll be back in 13 minutes. All right, welcome back, everybody. We've got the first half stats for you. You can see the Pioneers shot ridiculously well in the first half at 57%. You can expect there might be a little bit of a fall off there. 39% for CMU. That's not bad. Just the Pioneers are really on fire. Behind the three-point line, the Pioneers were at 42%, CMU at 36%. CMU didn't get a free throw in that first half. Pioneers were, I think they were just 1 for 1. Rebounds, pretty even, 16 to 15. Points in the paint, though, heavily favored the Pioneers. They've played big inside. And then blocks, the Pioneers, good on the defensive end. Players to watch, Blake Spellman, he's leading the way for the Pioneers right now with 10 points, 2 assists and 2 rebounds. And then over for CMU, their leader is Trent Lyles. He's got 5 points, 2 boards, and an assist. And I know the Lyles family well represented in the chat room tonight. Thank you all very much for watching. If you're here for CMU or MNU, we really appreciate you being here on the Pioneer Sports Network. My name is Kyle Walker. I'm your broadcaster as usual. I got my producer Nick over here tonight, keeping this game going for you. Hope you're enjoying the live stream, the chat room features, all that good stuff.
Cairns moved the basket while dunking.
Who moved the basket?
Cairns. He dunked too hard and moved the basket.
Cairns dunked so hard he moved the basket? Yowzers. Definitely not a problem I've ever had in my life. Because even in my best days, I couldn't dunk a basketball. I could get close. Couldn't quite make it.
Dunk on the other one. That's so funny.
Well, I hear those baskets aren't exactly the easiest things in the world to get in place. So the officials are going to check it out. They're now going to have to line that basket back up.
All right. Where do I put you?
We got Kentucky in the house in the chat room. I like that. Thank you for joining us. 39 to 28. We're ready to start the second half, except again, the basket shifted. So you can see officials taking a gander at it. I don't know what you do about this. I mean, I'm hoping maybe enough people could just kind of, oh, it's locked down. Okay, we've got assistant coach to the rescue. He has the keys anyway. This might be the strangest delay I've ever seen. What's that saying? Why can't I see it on the screen? There we go. Basket needs fixed. There we go. It's on your screen. Keep you updated as to what the problem is, what the delay is.
That's freaking awesome.
The basket is wonky. We're going to go with that. Okay, so I asked this in the first game. Since we have a moment, everyone in the chat room, and you know this is more fun if you play along, your favorite snack during game day. All right, and it doesn't matter if you're settling in for basketball, if you're going to settle in for a football game, whatever you're doing, what is your game day snack of choice? I know we've had votes for wings. Wings definitely got a vote in the first game. I make a queso dip that I humbly think is amazing, but it's really spicy. But I do like my queso dip. So what is yours? Let me know in the chat room. Oh, the producer, yeah. Okay, I'll let you post yours. You're typing it in. There we go, the producer. He's got his vote for hot dogs. That is his favorite game day snack. Do we have any brat fans in the house? Some, I don't know, potato chips? Anyone making a fondue? What do we got? What's your go-to game day snack? Let me know. Give him a technical. They're talking to Cairns about shifting the basket. Give him a tech. Tee him up for that. Oh, they're having to take the whole thing apart. Oh, my. That's unfortunate.
This is terrible.
Yeah, this is terrible. I can't see it on the screen, though, that it shifted, but they're working hard on it. Oh, Chex Mix. We have a vote for Chex Mix. Okay.
It got pulled up and it's been pushed back like about an inch.
Oh, okay.
What I've gathered.
That's crazy.
I kind of
All right.
like fix the basket needs fixed to basket is aligning.
Hashtag basket problems. All right, come on, everyone else. Where are you at? We're in a delay. There we go. Hashtag basket problems. We're in a delay. We got time. What is your favorite game day snack? I can tell you that after the game tonight, I've got pizza lined up. There's a pizza shuttle close to my house. I'm gonna have the pizza. You know, pizza shuttle. Their whole thing is you have the regular pizza sauce, and then they also put cream cheese on it. So you do that, get the bacon, get the jalapenos. It's like a pepperoni popper.
Pizza rolls.
Pizza rolls, yes. I love pizza rolls, and thank you very much for that, Michael.
Have you ever had pizza that's been grilled on a charcoal grill?
Oh yeah, yeah. I've had grilled pizza. Oh, it's delicious. Wood fire pizza also very good. Oh, pizza. Pizza's one of the reasons I look the way I do these days.
They help you gain the 70 pounds for football.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's a reason you see elite athletes on the floor and you don't see the broadcaster, the fat guy sitting at the table talking about it. We're still working on shifting this basket. Whoa! Hey, yikes! That thing shifted way down. Oh, so it didn't just shift backwards; it was up. Like I don't know, they dropped that thing by 6 to 8 inches. See, look! Oh my gosh! The whole thing is moving around. Oh, the athletic director is in on this. Oh my!
I petition that we don't let Karen dunk in pregame.
No more dunking pregame. Everyone has to just do a nice little layup.
Yeah. Finger rolls only.
Yeah, if you want to be fancy, you can only finger roll. I don't know what they're doing over there, but they're working hard. So we have the athletic director, assistant athletic director, and the assistant coach all in there working on fixing this basket problem. Hashtag basket probs. To get that trending on Twitter. Go ahead and add us to that. We are at MNU_PSN for Pioneer Sports Network. You can follow us on Twitter, and we can all share this hashtag. Taco soup. Oh, yeah. Taco soup, if done correctly, is amazing. Donations for new basket. Who posted that? Was that Chad? Oh, good. Yeah, so if you want to help donate to a new basket, donations for a new basket, there we go. Just hit the little yellow dollar sign in the bottom of your screen. And, oh, goodness. Oh, my gosh, they're taking the whole thing down. What is happening? This is more than the basket shifting. This is, like, it has to be legit broken. They're taking the whole thing down. I wonder, do we have a replacement back there?
As the cheerleaders like move and go sit down.
Yeah, the cheerleaders are done. Like, we're out of here.
All right, we're done.
If the equipment's going to be falling on our heads, we're done. Oh,
This is so like random.
Nate took his coat off. It's serious now.
Oh, what a strong man. I would go ask if they want my help.
You're a football player.
I feel like I'm
That's
more
like-
useful here.
That's like pushing the sled for you.
It really is. I'm retired now, though.
Well, you're like 12 hours after your last game. Now you're retired, huh? Wow.
I'm an old guy now.
He says to the 40-year-old.
Honestly, should I go help him out? I don't know.
I don't know. Too many people. Too many spoons in this pot will have a problem. Oh man. Yeah, I think this actual fixture has broken, so we're gonna have to wheel in the replacement. So they're taking down the shot clock and getting everything unplugged. This is definitely the strangest delay I've seen. So I say we just play 3-on-3 half court to decide this game. What do you think? 3-on-3 half court, decide this game? We play down there?
3 on half court.
Three-
Half court basketball.
Half court, 3-on-3. That's how we.
Okay.
That's how we play the second half of basketball.
Petition for half court 3-on-3.
I think it would be fun. What on earth? Coach Lamar, that look says it all on his face. And I can only see half of his face, and the look still says it all.
coach. Is there an extra basket? I believe
Oh, I'm taking Kristen in all this. She's putting everyone to shame. We're not exactly sure. I thought there was. I thought I saw one out in the hallway, but maybe they think they can get this one fixed. Or realigned, I guess I should say. Yeah, they're starting to get things plugged back in. So I think maybe they've got it lined up where they want it.
We think so, but we're not sure. Well, no.
All right, they lowered.
Reach over and stop it.
They've lowered the box, so I think they've got it lined up. Well, now you guys have a glimpse of what it's like, because whenever volleyball is playing, they have to. Our sports information director, who is not on the floor helping right now, is the one that's putting the fun stuff out in the chat room. Hit the donate button to make Chad stop posting in the chat room. This is one of the situations where you just kind of have to laugh. That looks pretty lined up to me.
Do I put the button of make Chad stop?
Hashtag make Chad stop. But yeah, they have to take these up and take them down before any volleyball games. They don't leave them on the court, so this is doable.
Patrick Cairns dunked on it and it jacked it up. Just keep changing the under bottom.
Oh, basket alignment issues is what we're back to.
Yeah, we're back to something different.
Yeah, all right.
We keep changing it.
Look at that. The goal's going back up. We're heading up. Somebody get the tape measure out so we can get this measured out at 10 feet.
20 minutes later.
This is second halftime. There's halftime, then there's second halftime.
Ooh, that's a good one. Hold on.
Second halftime. Oh, there we go. We got the pole to measure.
Ah, yes. Rocky's like, I'll do it myself.
It's his name on the court. He can do what he wants. A little more. Little more. Little more. Oh, you know, why this? Someone fast forward this song. Seriously? The broadcaster protest. I've never pulled rank in 6 years. I hate this song.
You have rank?
No, but if I have any, I'm cashing it in right now. 6 years of dutiful service to the school.
I don't have rank, but if I did,
Because
I'm
Lord
cashing it in now.
knows it's not the paycheck that brings me back. 'Tis my love of broadcasting. I think it's good.
Looking at it like, do I dunk on it again?
Yeah, no, if Cairns goes up there, we've got a problem. Trey Brown taking some shots. Everyone getting warmed back up, so I think we're just a moment away. They got to get the shot clock working and the padding back on, and we'll be ready to go. Oh, and then Alexander's going to hang on it. There we go. That's what we should do. I'm going to go with all the no on that one.
No dunking question mark? Wow.
How about hashtag you break it, you buy it? Oh, that's a great question. All-time best sport moment. Okay, is it just our opinion or one we actually had to live through? I was actually born the day of the Miracle on Ice. That game sent my mother into labor, and thus I was entered into this world. So Miracle on Ice has always been such a huge sport moment that I was maybe half alive for. And then, of course, I've been a Kansas City in my entire life, and as much as I love the Chiefs, it was when the Royals won the World Series here in 2015. That's the one that was easily my best. What about you, producer? Best sports moment?
I think so.
Which one? Royals, World Series? Chiefs, Super Bowl? Sporting, winning the MLS Cup, or are you going out of the States?
Does it have to be a single game, or can it be like...
There we go. We've got 2016 World Series Game 7. That was, Cubs and Indians. Oh, my gosh, what a game. What a game that was.
I personally like the A's run of that streak, that's captured in Moneyball, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, okay.
I like that, but
I don't know if you're going to call that your greatest sports moment, though.
I don't know.
It was an impressive feat by the A's back then, but not a greatest sports moment.
I think it's one of my favorites, though.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, I am not posting my queso dip recipe. Family secret. We'll have to have a Pioneer potluck when all this Rona garbage is over. I'll make some.
A Pioneer potluck?
Pioneer potluck.
Where are we having it?
Here in the Bell Family Arena.
The Bell Family Arena.
Absolutely. We're going to invite anyone.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? When the Rona's over, do you know the parties that are going to be had? The gatherings?
And then it's just going to be Rona all over again?
No, it is not going to be Rona all over again. It's when the Rona's over.
Will the Rona ever leave, though?
Yes, the Rona's going to leave.
Or
Someday.
do we just adjust the life with it?
No, because I refuse to call this mask nonsense the
Well,
new
I'm just
normal.
saying, like, you get rid of masks, it's like the flu.
Well, yeah,
Rona shifts into the flu.
from what I understand, and I'm no expert, I'm not pretending to be one, this the alleged vaccines basically make it like it's a flu.
Yeah. So basically the Rona shifts into the flu and then we go to you.
And then we have NyQuil, cold flu, and Rona.
Yeah. NyQuil, cold flu, and
NyQuil,
Rona.
cold flu, and Rona.
I love it. I like how the Pioneers are like all the way from the basket.
Yeah, they're all shooting threes right now. They're going to let both teams warm up. They've got less than a minute left of this secondary warm-up period. Then we're going to be ready to resume. Thank you, everyone, for sticking with us. This was definitely an unforeseen situation.
That was fun.
I'd say we made it through like champs, though. Good job out of everybody.
Yeah, good job, guys.
Yeah.
Not on Chad for posting in the chat.
Yeah, not Chad. Anyone but Chad. But everyone else did great.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, we're ready to go. Let's do this thing. Starting five coming back out for the Pioneers.
That was fun.
It was good times. Coach Lamar humbly disagrees with your statement. Oh. All right, Pioneers are ready, waiting the Eagles to get on the floor. We're going to get this second half underway. You guys just had 40 minutes. Get out of your huddle. That's what the official is saying. Official's going over there to chase them out of their huddle right now. They're ready to get moving.
40-minute halftime.
Yeah, that was. That was a 40-minute halftime.
Longest halftime of our career?
And definitely the longest of mine.
You could have cooked a whole meal during that halftime. I'm just filling up a drink.
All right, here we go. Play has resumed. Terry Brown bringing up the floor for the Pioneers. Goes to Cairns' right side. Cairns trying to create in the paint. Dishes it out to Anthony Brown. Sets a screen. Brown goes around. Now the Pioneers working around the perimeter. Can hear the bench for the first time over there for CMU. They're going to try and get their offense fired up. Cam Brady back out. Shot clock about to expire. Down to 7. Spellman going to try and create. Gets it to Brady. 3 on the way. Short. Long rebound is going to lead to transition offense for CMU. Now here's a drive. Layup missed. Back tap. Could CMU control? What are we going to have here? They're going to say last touch by the Eagles. Out of bounds it goes. That was Kamara trying to chase it down. And he gets helped up by Trey Brown and Bevins. I'm sorry? Yeah, no, honestly, I think the teams are going to be probably playing a little stiff here in the first couple minutes as they get loosened back up. To game speed after that really long break. So that'll be worth watching. See if either side can capitalize on it. Trey Brown with it for the Pioneers. He's going to take a 3. Got it. Trey Brown feels all right. Yeah, no. Trey Brown, he walked out at halftime ready to go. All right, Lyles brings it up the floor, goes to Bevins. Lyles got left open. They couldn't find him. Now to McDermott up top. They whipped around into the corner to Pettiford. Back to McDermott. Ooh, poked away by Cam Brady. Ball is loose. Anthony Brown has it. And dunk you know.
That was almost replay worthy.
That was a missed dunk opportunity. Now Pettiford has the ball and drives through. You know, really, all it was Anthony Brown didn't want to break the basket again. And so, you know, he's like, no, I'm not going to dunk it right now because then we'd have another delay. And yeah, so we're going to go with that, right? There's McDermott with a three. No good. Kamara wrestles it away from Cam Brady. Now Kamara in the paint. Nice layup. A scoop shot up and under. 2 points for CMU. That was. They trail by 12 right now, 42-30. 2 minutes gone by here in the second half. I know it feels like more. Trey Brown drives, dishes it to Anthony Brown. Anthony Brown in the paint. Goes to Cam Brady. Whips around to Spellman in the corner. Spellman working. No looks it to Brady underneath. Brady's layup on the left side, up and good. That was all set up by Spellman, who had a great no-look pass to Cam Brady. Now Lyles up the floor for CMU. Goes to Kamara to his left. Back to Lyles. In the corner, Pettiford, three on the way. Got it. Nothing but net in the corner. Defense backed off him. I think they didn't think he was going to make that. And now Trey Brown, rare turnover. Throws it to McDermott. McDermott in the paint. Sent away by Cairns. Good defense from Patrick Cairns. He didn't buy the hop step of McDermott. Stuck with the play. Pioneers with this 11-point lead. They go to Cairns again in the corner. Back to Spellman up top. Spellman around the Brady screen. They double team him. He couldn't find anyone. Now goes over to Anthony Brown. 10 on the shot clock. Anthony Brown stops at the left elbow. And they're going to call Anthony Brown for the offensive foul. Little too much of a push with the off arm. And he humbly disagrees with the call. Changes being made for CMU. McGrew has returned to the floor, as has Austin Fisher. No changes at this point for the Pioneers. So Kamara gets it into McGrew, and it's McGrew up the floor. They go to Kamara, back to McGrew. I think they were trying to free him up for a three, but he caught it too far behind the three-point line. Didn't want to step all the way back to Steph Curry range. Now to McGrew, sent away. Cam Brady launches that ball into orbit. Out of bounds it goes. It's going to stay with CMU. They're going to inbound from the sideline with 13 seconds left on their shot clock. And Pettiford, long pass in, gets it to McGrew. McGrew goes left side, back to Pettiford. Now McGrew up top. He's going to drive, gets around Spellman, stops and pops and drops right in front of Cam Brady. Wasn't going to take on the big man, instead just pulled up for a jumper, able to knock it down. Screen from Brady, gets it to Trey Brown. Trey Brown to Cairns, now to Anthony Brown in the corner. Only 10 seconds off the shot clock. Pioneers up by 9. Cairns in the corner, three on the way, too strong. Hits the backboard and falls into the waiting hands of Bevins. CMU trying to pick up the pace here. Fisher has it, trying to get around Trey Brown. A little pump fake, takes a jumper in the paint, no good. Oh boy, Bevins able to knock it right to Kamara. Kamara with the easy layup on the right side. Unfortunate bounce for the Pioneers. Spellman in the paint, he's fouled, shot is up. Let's see if they're going to call this on the floor, or in the act of shooting. They are going to give him 2 shots. So Spellman going to the line to shoot 2. After the foul. That one I did on purpose. Not a lot of free throws in this game. Spellman able to knock that one down. No problem. Second free throw on its way. Got them both. Now Jaden McGrew with the ball, bringing up the floor for CMU. Slowing the pace just a hair, maybe just for a moment. They're working around the perimeter of the Pioneers. Ooh, dangerous pass to Kamara. He almost got upended. Came down all right. And now knocked away from behind. Whistle blown. Are they calling the foul? Indeed, Anthony Brown called for the foul.
That's his third.
So Kamara disagrees. So Jake Alexander getting ready to check in. Now at the line, shooting 2 is Pettiford. Pettiford's first free throw on its way and good. Remember, at halftime, a free throw had not been attempted by CMU. It is now. A.J. Elliott coming back on the floor. Cam Brady takes a seat. Jake Alexander is returned as well.
First action for Birdman.
Right. Say what?
It's the first action for Birdman.
Yep. Yeah, Birdman going after it down there. Ah, second one's a miss. That's a Birdman miss. Oh, but Bevins gets a board over Elliott. And now Elliott commits the foul. And they hit the shot. So, no, lead dwindling down here. Now Chandler Bevins at the line. He out of Cahokia, Missouri. That's just kind of fun to say, Cahokia. He misses, and no one gets the rebound. Kamara has it. Thankfully, he couldn't handle it clean, so Spellman able to come up with it. All the Pioneers, after the missed shot, just kind of stood there and looked at each other. Nobody made a move for the ball. Thankfully, Kamara couldn't handle it clean. Jeez, come on now, Pioneers, wake up. It was that long break, I tell you. Remember we said one of the sides might come out a little stiff. Right now it looks like it's the Pioneers. They're not able to get anything working. Trey Brown trying to create space. Step back 3, no good. Rebounded by Bevins. Pioneers need to race back because here come the Eagles. And now, thankfully, a pass a little too hot to handle as McGrew's pass intended for Pettiford. A little too much pepper. Out of bounds it goes. Turnover on CMU. Ball back to the Pioneers. There we go. Had to hit my cough mute button, not the Rona. Jake Alexander with it for the Pioneers. Driving, layup, contested. A lot of contact, no call. And now CMU is going to have a 3-on-2 break if they hurry. Pioneers racing back. Boy, and that was contact initiated by the offensive player. Nothing called, and that's correct by the officials. That is not a dying seal. That is Ryan Robinson. That is the Birdman. That is his game, the whoops. Jake Alexander drives. Defense late coming over with the help. And so Alexander comes up with 2 points. Now McGrew to Bevins. Back to McGrew. McGrew working to his left. Spellman picks him up. Now Kamara has it in the post. Trying to spin on Cairns. Now kicks it out. Taken away by Patrick Cairns. There we go. Cairns bringing it up the floor. Got to get it across. Does. Gets it to Trey Brown. Pioneers will look a little disjointed on this offensive possession. They're going to have to get this figured out. Elliott comes out to set the screen. Trey Brown still looking. Gets it to Spellman. Elliott wants it in the post, but now he's going to come out and set another screen. Spellman around. Spellman trying to get around Bevins. And now, what do we got? Trey Brown, wisely, saw that was going nowhere fast for the Pioneers, so a timeout is called. Called by Trey Brown on the floor. Just 30-second timeout, so we're going to keep things right here. 48-42. As CMU is trying to get back into it here in the second half. 13:25 remains in your ball game if you're just listening and not watching the screen, even though the number is right there in front of you. I'm just trying to be helpful. So the Pioneers are going to inbound with only 5 on their shot clock, so they're going to have to do something quickly. And hopefully they're all aware of the shot clock situation. Nothing worse when you inbound the ball and someone just kind of dribbles it out, not keeping an eye on the shot clock. Personal pet peeve of mine. Anthony Brown will handle the inbounding duties. Gets it into Cam Brady. Cam Brady has it underneath. He's going to spin, fire, up and good. And that little 7 to 8 foot shot right there in the paint, that is the Cam Brady specialty right there. Cam Brady specialty. That's right. They go to Bevins underneath. He's going to try a little hook over Cam Brady. Gets a shooter bounce. In it goes. So Bevins not going to let Cam Brady have all the fun underneath. Decides to try and answer with a shot of his own. Has one. Still the 6-point lead for the Pioneers. Now Spellman with it. Working left around the screen in the paint. Drops it off with Alexander. Alexander in the paint. He's going to put it up. Whistle blown. Foul called. Alexander couldn't hit the shot, but he's going to go to the line to shoot 2. This is going to be on Trent Lyles. Lyles got in front of Alexander, trying to draw the offensive foul. Referees, officials, whatever you want to call them, zebras, not buying it. So Alexander's at the line to shoot 2. First free throw won't fall. Spun away. Well, you've heard me, producer. It's either those 3 names or, I've called the officials much worse. So. Alexander, second free throw. Got it. All right, 1 for 2 from behind the charity stripe. At the charity stripe, wherever he decides to put his feet. On it, behind it, just not in front. Lyles bringing it up the floor for CMU. Goes to Bevins up top. Bevins now to Fisher. Fisher working left, and he's quick. Quick first step. Drops that off with McGrew. McGrew in the paint, dishes it out. Bevins jumper. Short, no good. And Cairns able to control. CMU trying really hard to jump the passing lanes here. They go to Brady underneath. His shot up and good on the right side. So the Pioneers, again, it was that transition offense we talked about in the first half. When they can get out running, it's a difficult day for the defense. Fisher to Pettiford. Pettiford now to McGrew. McGrew has it, working right. Trying to get around Cam Brady. Goes to Bevins underneath. And yeah, that's a correct foul call. They're going to call Cairns for the foul underneath. And again, even I agree with that. Orozco checks back in for CMU. Fisher will be inbounding underneath. Orozco, a lot of height, and Spellman's close to him. There we go. Now Brady's over there. Say, don't leave Spellman against him. They go to Orozco. Turn around, and he's got a little hook in the paint. It was a well-designed inbound play. 53-46 is your score. Spellman driving. Wild shot. Won't fall. Orozco with it. Gets it to Fisher. CMU has the numbers if they hurry. And now we're going to have a travel call. Again, it was Pettiford. Pettiford really tries to create the contact, trying to draw the whistle. This time he created contact. Nothing was called, and his feet shuffled on him. And anytime you run into Cam Brady or Patrick Cairns, even Jake Alexander, it's running into a very solid individual. Your feet will shuffle. Alexander has it for the Pioneers. Kamara overplaying the pass to Cairns, so Alexander wisely goes the other direction, gets it to Spellman. Spellman drives, gets Alexander. Alexander drives, dish, whistle blown. Darn it, Cairns, stop with the dunks. You cost us 20 minutes earlier. This was a foul on the floor, though. This was on McGrew. Roscoe's roommate in the house, all right. Had to like that last inbound play then, I'd say. Anthony Brown, inbounding for the Pioneers. Gets it to Cairns. Back to Anthony Brown. They're going to get it to Spellman up top. They're going to think life over. Trey Brown getting a breather because you know once he comes back in, probably not leaving the game. Anthony Brown, nice drive. Beat his defender to the left and then just hits a little floater in the paint. 2 points, Anthony Brown. 9-point lead for the Pioneers. Orozco sets the screen. McGrew gets around in the paint. Layup no good. Orozco's follow no good. Ball being battered around. Orozco comes up with it again. Now he's fouled on the follow. He did not hit the shot, but he will go to the line to shoot 2. Cameron Brady called for the personal. So this is going to put Chris Orozco at the line to shoot 2. He out of Phoenix, Arizona. Birdman, get him. Get him, Birdman. On its way is the first shot, up and good. Orozco knocks down his first. Trey Brown back into the game. Spellman's going to get a breather. Orozco's going to line up. He'll have one more. CMU not letting the Pioneers get away. Keeping them close. Orozco's free throw on its way. Good again. Got them both. 4 points in this half for Orozco. 7-point lead for the Pioneers, 55-48. They have the ball. 10:43 remains in the ball game. Alexander, what a first step. Drives. A lot of contact, nothing called. And that definitely got the ire of Coach Lamar up. Fisher, 3 on the way. Got it. Again, he was displeased. A lot of contact with Alexander, nothing called. And Coach still giving it to the official. He is hot. Now Trey Brown drives, floater, offensive foul called. Oh no. That That one is incorrect. Do I?
That's when you know the refs are pissed at the coach.
Yeah, that is when the refs are mad at the coach. They call that. That was not even close. Yeah, coach is going to talk things over. Timeout on the floor called by the Pioneers. 55-51 as CMU is clawing back in with 10:14 remaining in the ball game. We're going to step away for 60 seconds. All right, we're back. I hope you missed us. I know you missed me. Even though we've been sitting next to each other for about 4 hours. All right, 10-14 remains. 4-point lead for the Pioneers. And now Lyles bringing it up the floor. Gets it to McGrew. McGrew to Orozco. They're trying to get Kamara freed up. Orozco looking for him. Instead, goes back up top to McGrew. This was a design play for Kamara. They couldn't get it to him. Here's a drive, a dish, a Orozco two-pointer. No good. Rebounded by Anthony Brown for the Pioneers. Orozco's shot was close, but didn't drop. Pioneers have been a little stagnant on the offensive end. Really, they've been fighting it this whole half. I'll go ahead and blame that long delay. Now here's a pass. Anthony Brown. There we go. Anthony Brown just able to elevate. And hits a little floater in the paint. It's now McGrew. To Kamara. Back to McGrew. Directing his offense. They go to Kamara. Kamara in the post. It's going to be Kamara. Oh, Kamara with a great look, but Orozco couldn't hit. Kamara comes in. Offensive rebound. There's the follow. Kamara was trying, when the double team came, he was able to find Orozco. Orozco couldn't hit, but the rebound went right to Kamara. He was able to put it back in for two. Trey Brown driving, dishes it out. Anthony Brown over to Drew Smith in the corner. Smith gets it to Cameron Brady, 15-footer, and that's automatic. Cameron Brady catches it open at the free throw line. You just might as well put 2 points on the board. That's his shot right there. Now Lyles slowing the pace, but only for a moment. Working to his left. Goes to Fisher up top. Smith and Fisher, that's the two fastest guys on the court, I believe. So this will be a fun matchup for as long as it lasts. Now McGrew drives into Cameron Brady. Shot no good. Rebound goes right to him. Fisher, top of the key for three. Short, no good. And now Anthony Brown with it. He's fouled by Kamara. Kamara trying to swipe for the ball. Got all arm instead of ball. And that normally doesn't work out well.
That was his second, fourth team foul. Timeout on the floor.
So now with that, we've got our media timeout. First stop in the action, under 10 minutes. We go to the media timeout. So again, we're going to step away for just 60 seconds, and we'll be right back.
A purposeful life is the inspiration and foundation of MNU. It's more than getting a better job. It's becoming a better person. The Christ-centered, student-centered culture at MNU will leave you transformed. Our professional and graduate degree programs will challenge and inspire you to become the person you always knew you were meant to be. Learn, grow, and earn your degree at MNU, a school that shares your values and your passion. MNU, purposefully different.
All right, we have returned. 8:24 remains in the ball game, 59-53. 6-point lead for the Pioneers. And their largest has been 9. They have not been able, actually, no, I'm sorry. The largest has been 11. Every time they try and pull away, CMU comes storming right back in. So this game is going to go right down to the wire. Again, as Pioneers seeing if they can't sweep CMU out of town as the women won game 1, men trying to take game 2. Hey, just something worth noting, with everything going on with the Rona, make sure you're always going to MNUsports.com to check on schedules because things are changing, ever changing. So make sure you're always going to the site, checking to see if the game is still on. There's been a lot of postponements, rearrangements. Now the official is blowing the whistle. He didn't like, the play clock started late. Okay. Yeah. So rather than it being at 23 seconds, he wanted it at 28. Okay. But yeah, always check before you are tuning in for a game or looking for scores. This stuff has been crazy, ever changing. Here's a loose ball. Fisher and Spellman trip over each other. AJ Elliott chases it down, gets it ahead to Trey Brown. Brown, contact, get in there. No, shot wouldn't fall, but Trey's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Good hustle by Elliott. Elliott saved that play. Orozco called for the personal. Trey Brown at the line to shoot 2. There we go. We got a Topeka, Kansas in the house. First shot from Brown is good. Trey's going to have one more. 7-point Pioneer lead. And that one didn't fall. Long rebound chased down by Kamara. So the Eagles heading up the floor. They get it to McGrew. Up top to Orozco. Now to Fisher. Fisher and Spellman all alone right side. Lyles slashes in, but Trey Brown on him. Now they go to Fisher. Fisher going to try and get around Spellman. Pump fake, layup up and good from the right side. Good work from Fisher. Not a big man, but went down into big man territory to come up with 2 points. 5-point lead for the Pioneers. Trey Brown has it. Goes to Spellman. Spellman for 3 on the way. Oh, too strong, no good. Rebounded by Kamara. Remember, the Pioneers were red hot from behind the 3-point line in the first half, not so much this half. So another issue facing the game. Wow, the official changed his call. He originally signaled for an offensive foul. Elliott got a whistle for being the bigger guy in that collision. So with that, Cairns is heading back to the table. Imagine Elliott's going to take a seat with his 3rd personal. And now Fisher. They don't care about us big guys. I've fought this battle my entire playing career. Sometimes you just get a foul just for being bigger. Talked to Dakota Quinn about that too. He got so many of those last year. Oh, he's just the taller guy. Foul's on him. Anyway, Fisher's at the line. Here we go. Substitutions being made. Changes made on all sides. Fisher shot. Got it. So the Pioneers already have 17 fouls, so this is a bonus situation. Fisher trying to make this just a 3-point Pioneer lead. Fisher shot, good. So that is worth noting. The Pioneers are, well, really, the Eagles in the bonus, as they'll be shooting free throws from here on out on personal fouls. Anthony Brown with it, back to Spellman. Spellman driving deep into the corner, gets it back to Anthony Brown. Anthony Brown in the paint, little floater, looks short, is short. Kamara came over and altered that shot a bit. Now the Eagles racing down the floor. Pettiford underneath. Pass goes all the way through to Fisher. Fisher drives through, kicks it out. Ball worked around the perimeter. Lyles for 3, no good off the right side. Back tap to Spellman, ahead to Anthony Brown. And this time he better put it up nice and easy after that missed dunk earlier. Indeed he does. So 2 points for Anthony Brown. Pioneers got to get back because Fisher is racing down the floor. Now to Lyles. Lyles is going to conduct a half-court offense. Back to Fisher. Fisher try to pass. Good defense by Cam Brady. Now Spellman. Over to Trey Brown. Trey Brown underneath. Anthony Brown and Trey Brown not on the same page. Turnover on the Pioneers. Ahead of the field is Bevins. His shot is up and in. And now, before the change of possession, a timeout called. Pioneers angry at each other after that disjointed last possession. Still just that 3-point lead. 62-59 is your score with 6:20 remaining in the ball game. And all the momentum in the world favoring the Eagles at this point. So we're going to step away for just a moment. We'll be right back.
And what we're out here for, and we're out here to win games.
The expectations are always high, just stepping on campus.
No matter whether you win or lose, you're winning or losing with grace.
You're doing something bigger than yourself. Competitive.
Discipline.
Family.
Integrity.
Passion.
We are pioneers.
This is MNU.
All right, here we go. Remember, it's going to be Pioneer ball. The timeout was called after the made basket from CMU. Cam Brady's going to inbound to Trey Brown. No backcourt pressure being shown at this moment. Trent Lyles awaiting Trey Brown. Kamara inching forward, so got to watch and see if a trap is going to happen. Doesn't look like it. Just going to play him one-on-one. Cameron Brady goes right side to Anthony Brown. Back up top to Trey. Brady sets a screen. Trey steps out. No, I'm sorry. Cam Brady stepped out. Oh, now again, not on the same page. That's a turnover. They were trying to find Anthony Brown in the corner. Problem was he had cut to the rim. And another turnover on the Pioneers. Spellman's going to take a seat. Alexander's come onto the floor, as they're just looking for that spark anywhere. Alexander will always bring that energy, that's for sure. They need his energy right now. Lyles going to try and get around him. Drops it off of Fisher, now to Kamara. Kamara looking to create. Drive, shot is up. High off the glass, no good. Brady with the rebound. And he is mugged when he comes down with it. Foul is going to be called. Let's see who they get for this. They're going to call this on Kamara.
That's his third. 16
One more team foul, and the Pioneers will start shooting free throws as well. Trey Brown coming up the floor. He's got Anthony Brown over there to his left. He comes right side to Alexander. Names are all starting to blur together in my mind. Anthony Brown with it, working left. Over to Cam. Knocked free, last touch by the Pioneers. Pioneers with the turnover. Ball back to the Eagles. Yeah, again. Pioneers are starting to play panic ball. You can see it out there. They're getting stressed. Now that CMU's almost fought all the way back. Kamara's going to drive. In the paint. Sent away by Cam Brady. There we go. Rebounded by Anthony Brown. Great defense underneath by the big man of the Pioneers. And don't panic. Don't panic. Get the shot you want. Alexander with it. Picks up his dribble. Gets it out to Cam Brady. Now up at the top of your screen to Trey Brown. Trey working right. I'm trying to talk calmly. Calm everyone down. Back to Trey. Trey, deep three. No good. Jake Alexander with the follow. Got a whistle on the play. Alexander swooping in, trying to get that offensive rebound. And that, again, is called on Kamara. That is his fourth personal. One more foul, and CMU loses their feature big man. Now he's going to leave the floor. Checking in is Jaden McGrew. Kamara's been playing a big role in the second half comeback from CMU. So seeing him leave the floor cannot be a fun viewing, I should say, for CMU. Oh, we have a drifting camera? Super. Yep. Alexander's second shot is good, so Alexander knocks down both the free throws. Pioneers are up by 5, 64-59. Fisher trying to create, trying to get all the way to the rim, lost handle on the ball. Anthony Brown has it, gets it to Cairns. Pioneers have a 3-on-3 situation. They go to Alexander. Alexander to the rim, drops it off with Cam Brady. Oh, and they're going to call a foul on the floor. Oof. It was a great look from Jake Alexander to get that ball to Cam Brady. I got real nervous for a moment that another offensive foul call was coming. And that would have been another incorrect one. So Trent Lyles was called for that personal, just his second. Puts Alexander at the line. And we're in the single bonus, so this is 1-1. First attempt from Alexander. Too strong. Can Anthony Brown keep it alive? He's fighting. Oh, not quite. He was able to knock it up in the air twice and just couldn't get it backwards to a teammate before momentum took him out of bounds. CMU brings it up the floor. Lyles in the backcourt with Pettiford and McDermott. So shooters are on the floor right now for CMU. McGrew out there as well. Only one big man in Bevins. They go to McDermott. He got left open. 3 on the way. Got it. Oh! Like I said, shooters are on the floor. Shooters are on the floor. 2-point lead for the Pioneers, 64-62. We're under 4 minutes remaining in the game. Still a lot of game left. Now Trey Brown working left. Gets it to Brady. Now to Alexander. To Cairns. To Anthony Brown. Around the screen. Pioneers not able to get any closer to the rim. Trey, long pass to Cairns. Down low to Brady. Knocked away. Oh, I thought Brady was going to be able to secure that. Oh, taken away by Anthony Brown. Anthony Brown, Pioneers, 3-on-2 break. Ahead to Trey. Trey's layup up. No good. Wouldn't fall. Again, Anthony Brown knocks one free. It's going to be last touch off Cameron Brady. Out of bounds it goes. That's one of the detriments of playing at this breakneck speed that everyone's going at. Spellman comes in. They're going to give Trey Brown a breather. 3:24 remaining in the game. Just a 2-point Pioneer lead. And CMU with the ball. Lyles with it. Working to his right. Spellman picks him up. They go to Bevins. Now to McDermott. McDermott, got to be careful. That's one of their shooters. Now to Pettiford in the corner. Pettiford going to try and get around Cairns. In the paint. Dishes it out. Ball worked around the perimeter. Pioneers defense stays with them. They go underneath to Bevins. His layup up and good. Bevins set the screen and then rolled. It was just a pick and roll. They fed him, and now we're tied up. New game at 64 apiece. So Spellman with the ball for the Pioneers. Alexander to Cairns. Brady wanted it down low. They couldn't feed him. They're looking, though. They want Brady in the post. He's got the size advantage. He's got the advantage over McGrew. Long shot. Anthony Brown trying to keep it alive. And his foot was on the line when he touched it, so the ball back to CMU. Pettiford bringing it in, the Pioneers. They've just lost a lot of composure here in this half. They're playing panicked. Now Pettiford with it, trying to get around Spellman. Spellman hits the deck. The shot is short. Now Spellman able to come out of the scrum with it. Long pass ahead to Cairns. Cairns layup. No whistle. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Cairns got laid out. Now Bevan's layup is good. This gives CMU the lead. Pioneers just flabbergasted they didn't get that foul call down here with Cairns. Cairns got whacked to the deck and nothing. Now it's the Pioneers who are looking gassed out there. Cam Brady again just back to the team, has logged a lot of minutes. Spellman trying to create. Goes to Brady. Brady underneath and dunks it 2 hands. Says, I care not what you think, announcer. I'm fine. Tied back up at 66. A minute and a half remaining. Lyles brings it up the floor for CMU. And now wants to talk things over. And the Eagles call the timeout. Several Pioneers having a word with the official who didn't make that call underneath the basket. And now Coach Lamar heading out that direction as well. Like I say, Pioneers with legit beef on this one. Full timeout? All right, let's step away before we come back for what might be the last minute 22 of this game.
A purposeful life is the inspiration and foundation of MNU. It's more than getting a better job. It's becoming a better person. The Christ-centered, student-centered culture at MNU will leave you transformed. Our professional and graduate degree programs will challenge and inspire you to become the person you always knew you were meant to be. Learn, grow, and earn your degree at MNU, a school that shares your values and your passion. MNU, purposefully different.
All right, go ahead and check your screen. We got a replay of Cam Brady throwing it down with the 2 hands. See Spellman, great drive, threads the needle right down low to Brady. And even with a defender on his back, Brady puts it down. Tied up at 66, CMU will have the ball. They'll be inbounding right at half court. I said it when this half started. Pioneers have never been able to get away. They're never able to run and hide from CMU with the lead, and so CMU has just kept scratching and clawing. Got all the way back in, had a lead for a moment. The Pioneers now tied it up and looking for a stop right here. Lyles with it. Goes to Pettiford. Pettiford underneath. Bevins got wide open and throws it down with two hands. No idea what happened there defensively for the Pioneers. Probably not what they were looking for. Spellman, a great drive, crossed him over, and hits the layup on the right side. 1 minute is left, tied at 68. Now Lyles with it. He's taking 10 off the shot clock, gets it to McDermott. Spellman picks him up on the switch. Now into the hands of McGrew. McGrew driving in the paint, spins, fires, layup up and good. McGrew had Spellman one-on-one underneath and had the height advantage. Pioneers need something here. Spellman with it. Pulls the ball back halfway through the shot clock. Spellman to Cam Brady. Now to Anthony Brown. 10 left on the shot clock. Anthony Brown lost handle on the ball. Gets it to Spellman. Spellman a long three. No good. Cairns with the rebound. Ball knocked in the air. And they're going to call McDermott for the personal foul. So McDermott called for the personal as Cairns left his feet to try and secure that rebound. Cairns is at the line to shoot two to try and tie this game back up. Oh, is this still? Oh, we're still in the single. Okay, sorry. No, this is 1-1. It's got to have them with 9.1 seconds remaining. Camaro's going to check in, so they're getting the height back on the floor. Is CMU. All right, Cairns got to have the first. On its way. Got it. There's the first one. Pioneers trail by 1, 70-69 with 9.1 seconds left. And now CMU wants to talk things over, come up with their plan on what to do on a make and what they're going to do on a miss. The Pioneers trailing by 1 with 9.1 seconds remaining. All right, full timeout. Let's step away. We'll be right back. The Pioneers heading back onto the floor. They're ready. You're going to have Cam Brady, Anthony Brown, Patrick Cairns, Spellman, and Trey Brown. And then you hear them talking. If the basket is made, they're going to put Drew Smith in for Spellman. And again, that's just speed and defense coming in to try and limit them on this last 9.1 seconds. But again, Cairns has to have this free throw first. Now Jake Alexander's going to check in as well. Again, you're going with speed and defense. Again, no pressure though on Cairns. You know, you just have to tie this game. No big deal. Big free throw coming up for Cairns. Kamara and Bevins will be handling the rebounding underneath. And if this is a miss, the Pioneers, if they go for the foul, will want to foul one of those two big men as soon as they catch it to keep as much time on the clock. So, Cairns with it. One shot. Looking for the tie. On its way. No, too strong. Rebounded by McDermott. They're going for the tie-up. We're going to get a tie-up or a foul? They're going to call the foul. So Trey Brown is going to be called for the personal. And Trey was almost able to tie that ball up. That was heads-up play on his part. The officials all kind of looked around at each other until one of them made the call. And again, it was the official farthest away from the play that made the call. The two were standing right there. They didn't do a squat. Oh, goodness. All right, so 6.7 seconds left. Pioneers trail by 1. CMU is at the line. They are at a 1-1. This is a 1-1. They're not guaranteed a second shot, and now the Pioneers are going to talk things over. We're gonna discuss this. Probably will be a full. Probably. Yes, it's a full. We'll keep it here. We won't make you guys watch the same commercial for the 10th time. Can I see your stats? Let me give you some stats. Let's do some stats here. We got a minute. Let's do some stats. We got 6 seconds remaining. Pioneers still shooting 50% from the floor, but they've cooled off a bit. And Central Methodist is up their shooting percentage to 46. And then the Pioneers, that's where the problem is. They came way down in three-point percentage during the second half. They're now shooting 31%, and it's 41% on the other side for CMU. So this has really been a tale of two halves. 8 for 12 from the charity stripe of the Pioneers. 5 for 7 are CMU. CMU now controlling the boards, 37-28. And Pioneers, one more turnover, being led by Cam Brady. It's Bevins leading the way over on the other side. Bevins with the quietest 17 points you'll ever see. So that's where we are right now. Play ready to resume. McDermott is at the line, again shooting 1-1. A miss could really open the door for the Pioneers. And he's got the first. So that reestablishes the 2-point lead. And now the Pioneers want to talk things over again. Well, you know, you can't use the timeouts when the game is over, so you might as well use them now, I guess. Again, so McDermott is going to go to the line. He's going to have one more, and the Pioneers are now figuring out what they're going to do on a make and what they're going to do on a miss. They're already done, heading back onto the floor. So on a make, the Pioneers will be trailing by 3. They'll need a tray to keep this game alive. Trey will need a tray. And on the miss, they're going to have to hurry down the floor to have a look. You can't get caught up in the backcourt with only 6.7 seconds. Yep, we're getting exciting here. So McDermott with one more. On its way. Got it. All right, Pioneers down 3. Whistle blown, and CMU has called the timeout. Because we want all the timeouts. This is just a 30-second timeout. So CMU has called it. Everything's going to kind of come down to where the Pioneers are going to inbound from, and that's where the officials going over to the huddle to ask which side they want. All right. Nope. Pioneers are going to inbound from the baseline. They will be able to run the baseline. We'll have to see if CMU wants to put a full court press on and try and keep them clogged up in the backcourt, or if they're just going to stay back and play the 3. The only cardinal sin would be to foul the three-point shooter in the act of shooting. All right. CMU is elected to go with the full court press with 6.7 seconds remaining. Spellman, Trey Brown, Patrick Cairns. They get it to Spellman. Spellman at half court. Kamara comes for the screen. Anthony Brown has a look. Shot on the way. Too strong. And that's going to do it. So CMU able to fight their way back. Whistle blown. Oh. So there is a foul on Trey Brown. They're going to see, I mean, if the whistle blew, they might put some time on the clock. But again, we're going to go shoot free throws over on the other end. So, sorry, CMU, this kind of prolongs your victory dance needlessly. And free throws on their end don't really matter at this point. I think you could probably just call this all zeros. All right, well, let me see this real quick, just so when the game is over, we can get people out of here. Foul's going to be on Trey Brown, which doesn't matter. Your scoring leader, like I said, Bevins with 17 points. Again, the quietest 17 points anyone's ever had in a game. Don't feel like I called his name a lot, but he kept putting them in. 9 rebounds for Kamara and 4 assists for Kamara. Over for the Pioneers, Cameron Brady led the way with 14 points. Patrick Cairns with 7 boards, and then Spellman with 5 assists. Points in the paint were tied, dead even at 42 apiece. Bench scoring, really the bench led the way for CMU at 24-12. Second chance points also. That goes hand in hand with the points in the paint. 16-8 in favor of CMU. And there we go. That's going to do the game. Now we got those done. So if you take a look at your screen, you'll see the final game stats. 51% field goal shooting for the Pioneers, 46% for CMU. Three-point percentage, that's where the difference was, especially in the second half, as it was 41% for CMU, 32 over for MNU. Free throws, they're whatevs. Rebounds, controlled by CMU. They had the glass. Then points in the paint, tied up at 42 apiece. Bench scoring, 24-12. Do we have any more? Do we have individual stats? Oh, we do. Look at my producer, man. He's on this. So Kamara with 8 points, 9 boards, very close to a double-double. And 4 assists. And then do we have one for the Pioneers?
No, I did not.
No, because they didn't win, so you don't get a neat little graphic. So there we go. Hey, thank you, everyone, for joining us here on the Pioneer Sports Network. I'm glad you enjoyed the live chat feature. It was fun. Again, all of you guys from CMU, good job on your win here in the second game. And thank you for joining us. Thank you for keeping the chat lively and fun. Always a good time. Make sure you go to MNUsports.com for all future MNU home games and to keep up with all the ever-changing Rona scheduling. So for my producer, he's got the peace sign out. That's nice. That's nice. I'm Kyle Walker. This has been the Pioneer Sports Network. Everyone have a great weekend. We'll see you next time. Good night, everybody.